I am married to Purity and Ndungu. We have 3 children. I don't know them. Yeah, we have 3 children between us. And I'm really excited that you have come for this recognition for the month of July. So I really want to appreciate each one of you on the call that you have joined us this evening. I really want to appreciate each one of you. Thank you very much for being with us this evening. I want to appreciate each one of you, the directors that are on the call, the WOW team members that are on the call, the distributors, the senior managers, everyone on the call, every distributor. I want to tell you, karibu sana. So I want to start off with the recognition, and I want to say that our team is called Acres of Diamonds. And where did I get this name from? I believe that I am a diamond, and I will make thousands and hundreds of diamonds. So there will be acres and acres of diamonds. And a diamond is one of the highest accolades in neolife. And what is the main mission? The main mission is to help the employed or the self-employed people to live an extraordinary life. I realized as I worked as a teacher that somebody can be living a life of paying bills. You pay bills, you pay this one, you pay that, and that's the story.
PT Isaac, we are losing you.
Idea
Can you hear me?
is that live those.
PT Isaac, can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Yes, we are losing you, but now I can hear you.
Okay. Kindly keep me updated. I hope I have adjusted properly so that in the event I'm not heard, you can tell me. So
yes,
there are those people that have joined us this month, and I want to really appreciate them. That is the month of July, and I want to welcome every distributor who has joined us in the month of July. Chauncey Depew says, the first step to getting somewhere is to decide that you're not going to stay where you are. So when you decide and say, I am not going to stay here, I'm going elsewhere, that is when actually development even starts. And the following joined us in the month of July. We have Hamilton Korir and Joan, William Githinji Madenge, Jerusha and Kenneth Otieno, Jude and Stephen To, Goy, Mary Gakuno and Rosalina Modoni, Mary and Monica Oko, Pauline Mwai and Polycarp Odhiambo, Caroline Mwangi, Lydia Mutua and George Mutunga, Nyokabi, Jane Odero, Robert Barasa Omari, Wilson Mulwa and Christina, Maureen Lezen and Mwindi, Sophia Maresi Ngonda, Priska Kitani and Bilshan Mwaluma, Deborah and Edward Mwamburi, Caroline Mora Matoke, Frances Mushi and Penina Chesang, Leah Rono and Mika Kosgei, Daniel Muthe and Mary Wakarende, Emily Cheptanui Bore, Hamilton Korir and Joan Chelangat, Erika Adai and Betty Joroge, Caroline Matoke, Stella Mugambi, Ann Kahembe, Nancy Chea, Mary Gakuno, Esther Njoroge, Scholastica Muina, Teresia Mangi, Luce Kamau, William Mathenge, Susan Kimeria, Deborah Awoji, Alfred G, Margaret Kamau, Jacinta Maina, Lydia Mutua, Betty Akpan, Esther Karaoke, Emily Bore, Elizabeth Makonse, Caroline Kamau, Jude Wamboi, Jane Kibuga. I really want to congratulate each one of you for joining our team, for joining the best team for that. Thank you for choosing Acres of Diamonds. Whichever level that you have gotten into, you probably have gotten through a different team, but the umbrella team is Acres of Diamonds. Thank you very much for being in our. We appreciate each one of you as individuals. And they have joined us, and either this month or even the earlier month, and they became what we call managers. As we talk now, they are actually managers. And when you become a manager, you have started your journey to actually becoming a director. And we have the following as our new managers: Caroline Cherop Busienei, Mary Anyango Oyando, Pauline Mwai and Polycarp Odhiambo, Francis Mushi and Penina Chesang, Karen Odongo and Bernard Omwanda, Rose Wamboi Maina, Irene Buta, Jael Amara, Vivian Kipto, Charity and Stanley Njoroge, Charity Njoroge, Catherine Munene, Jesse Mba. I really want to congratulate you for becoming managers. And I want to congratulate the following for becoming senior managers. Now, senior managers is just next to becoming actually a director. And I want to congratulate the following: William Mathenge, Bega and Jodhap Mwangombe. William Mathenge. The following are what you call qualified senior managers. Now, a qualified senior manager means they did over 1,000 PVs and over. Either together with their team or as individuals, they did more than 1,000 PVs. And we have the following as qualified senior managers: Evelyn June and Munil Ikubal, Margaret and Jessica Atieno Nyoware, Alice and Catherine Munene, Jane Ondo, Miriam Nangila and Sisters Chepkania, Anne Kagunga, Resia Chalo, Bridget Nkeng, Alice Odongo. Congratulations for being qualified senior managers. Yes. And I want to stop at that. I want to invite Purity to take over from there. And I should have told you earlier on when I was starting the business, that as we began the business, actually the person who went for the very first presentation was none other but actually Purity. And she's the one who went and told me, "Hey, something I have seen, and it is something wonderful. And we are going to start doing it." And I asked her, "Did you understand?" And she told me, "No, I did not understand. But what we are going to do is we are going to start. We shall understand as we go along." And I want to invite Purity to come and take over and explain to us the new status of executive manager. And then
thank you, Isaac, for that wonderful presentation. And I want to greet on the call. Good evening. I hope you cannot hear me. I hope the network is okay. So
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, my name is Spirit Dongo, as you have heard. I am a partner in business and in life. And I'm very excited this evening to be in this great recognition of this wonderful team, this wonderful, blessed team, Acres of Diamond. And I truly thank God for each one of you for becoming part of this team. And even our guests who are with us this evening, I want to welcome you to this team. We are one family and we love you all. And we thank God that we have been able to do wonderful business in the month of July. And we always do it. We always recognize and appreciate everyone. So I want to start by appreciating each and every person who has been recognized by Isaac, right from our distributors. I want to congratulate all our new distributors who come on board. I want to congratulate all our new managers, senior managers, and qualified senior managers. Thank you so much for moving up to the next level and actually making your step to becoming directors. So thank you so much. And I can tell you that you're on the right track. And I know that very soon we shall be celebrating your director step. So I want to also recognize this group of people who actually are our pioneers. A wonderful new step that the company has actually rewarded us with this new last month of July. We have a new step, we call it the executive manager. And I want to welcome all the new distributors, managers, senior managers. You can actually become executive managers because an executive manager step is actually higher than a qualified senior manager, because in this step, you are actually very, very near to becoming directors. So I want to explain how simply you become an executive manager. So how do you, we are going to have so many of you becoming executive managers. So you simply accumulate 2,000 qualifying point value in 1 month with your own personal 100 points. So you advance your title and take your step to next executive manager. And executive manager is the next step to director. And as I've said, you need to make sure you have your own personal 100 points and above. You can do 250 and above and even more. And then you and the people you are brought in the business, you actually have a total of 2,000 points. And that is the position of an executive manager. So what are the benefits of an executive manager? You enjoy the benefits of an executive manager. One of them is that an executive manager with the 2,000 qualifying point value earns a sales volume bonus, SVB, of 15%. So that is why I'm saying this is a higher step. It's higher than a qualified senior manager, because in this step, when a qualified senior manager with 1,000 points, you earn at 10%. But in this step, you're earning at 15%. If you accumulate the 3,000, if you go beyond the 2,000, you accumulate 3,000 QPV, you actually earn at 20%, and that is great. So you receive a very beautiful pin. It's called an executive manager pin on your to recognize your achievement. Then you have an exclusive invitation to the executive manager seminar. And that is very special because it's only for the executive managers. And the most wonderful thing is that actually you get ready to take up your director step. So I want to encourage everyone on the call who have not become a director, make sure this month, together with your team, you actually aim at becoming an executive manager. How do you become? Make sure you sponsor, because sponsoring is very important. You sponsor many people, as many as possible, and you show them how to become managers and senior managers. And actually, you will actually be stepping up to executive manager. That is our beautiful pin. And we have special people today who are going to get this pin because they actually pioneered this team by getting the executive manager pin. So I want to congratulate them so much for the work well done, our new executive managers. And I can tell you that the people from diaspora are actually challenging us very much, because I can see on the screen that we have 3 executive managers, not in Kenya, not in Africa, in the US, and even in Canada. So I want to appreciate Alice and Catherine Monene. I know Alice and Catherine Monene is in Kenya. Congratulations, Alice and Catherine Monene. Grace Bother is in the US, going to represent all the executive managers. So congratulations, Grace Bother. I want to congratulate Jane Madenge, who is also an executive manager. That is great. And I want to congratulate Joseph Dohue. Joseph Dohue from Canada. Congratulations, Dohue, for becoming an executive manager in the month of July. So this month of August actually is your director month. And I believe that come end of August, we shall be celebrating you as our blood new directors. So I want now to move ahead and look at sponsoring. Sponsoring is very, very close. Their business grows. If you want your business to grow, make sure in that team. 3 people 30 days. Sponsor 3 people in 30 days.
Hi, PT. PT Purity, can you hear me?
So the foreign people are able to sponsor. Hi. Yes, I can.
We are losing you, but now I can hear you. Can you hear me? PT, can you hear me?
Hi, Grace. I'm afraid I think we've lost Isaac and Purity because of network issues. So let me see what I can do.
Okay. Do you have the screen with you? Maybe I can go on and read.
Yes, I'm just getting the screen for you right now, Grace. Give me a second.
Thank you. Just get the screen. I'm going to read.
I think
before maybe we can get our executive manager who is representing the rest, our leader Grace Bother, to share her story.
Okay. Yes, she's around. You can invite her. I think I'd made her a co-host.
Yes, okay. I want to thank PT Purity and Isaac. I know it's a network issue, so they are coming back, and I want to congratulate all the people that have been, joined in your life, and they've taken the steps of manager, senior manager, qualified senior manager, and all our leaders joining us across the world this evening. I just want to really appreciate all of you, and I want to say it is because that's why we have the Acres of Diamond team that is led by our PTs, Isaac and Purity. So I want to appreciate the new step, actually a new step being introduced, as we've been told by PT Purity, that is the executive manager, and we've seen our 4 wonderful leaders. And to represent them, we have one of our leaders joining us from the US, Grace Bother, very new in the business. Grace Bother, this is your time to share with us, and we are very proud of you and all the other executive managers. Karibu sana, Grace Bother. Can you hear me, Grace?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wonderful. Karibu sana.
Well, thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you so much. So thank you for the honor that you've given me. For the few minutes, I can see we have kind of like a problem with the network from the beginning, but we will do with what God allows us to do. And we we will be all right. So my name is Grace, PT Grace. My namesake has said, I'm a mother and a grandmother. I was just about to say a great grandmother. I think that's where I'm headed to. And I'm so, so thankful. And I'm a retired civil servant in a country, in a good government. And I'm here in Boise, Idaho. And just looking after my grandkids. And this opportunity, I call it, overnight I was just thinking the meaning of opportunity, it's a favor. It is something that you just find it. And I was just saying, sure, it is. In simple words, I was introduced to it by my elder, my friend, a longtime bosom friend, Aris Munene. And she told me, we had been talking about what we can do. We don't have money, but we need to be doing something. And we were just up and about. I was telling her, you're in Kitagera, you can look around and try to see something. And when she would get something, she would tell me, I would say, that money, do you have anything? And she doesn't have anything. Then we are back to square zero. And we were just like that. Then one time, just this year in March, she told me, Grace, I got someone tell me something. Sit me down, try to explain to me. And I told her, please, I want to tell a friend of mine. And I know she is someone who you really critique on it. So try to take me through in a way that when I tell her, she just I just want her to nod. And so the past, this may be our directors who've already become directors, and they explained to her and she understood it. And when she told me, I said, Aris, because it is you and the trust I have in you, only to realize that in your life, trust is number one. Absolute integrity, it is number one. And I think we actually just found what was in us. And so she told me, I told her, I'm just gonna look for that. And I enrolled myself, I joined, and on the 17th of March. And, because of our time, I want to thank Aris, and I want to thank the immediate one, Director Freshia, and Dirago and the rest of them. I always say I'll see them to tell them thank you, up to Grace, up to Isaac and Purity, and and we could go on to even our seniors. And let me just in few words say my why. As you have heard, the why was money, to look for something that we could do and get money and be able to realize our dreams, but we didn't know how to do. And even when we enrolled, it was like, it's talking about health. And for me personally, I didn't even think I needed health. But let me tell you, I was like one to just get in. And when my kit came with a 3-day detox with Provitality, and I started to take, because I was told the first thing, use the products, share the products, share the opportunity and tell it to everyone. And I now agree what we are taught, that you can never be able to tell someone before you yourself have become a partaker of it. And so when I started taking my first products, I call them the first defense, the Provitality, I started feeling different. I wasn't sleeping. Alice would call me at 3 and we are talking and we are praying at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I haven't slept. And she says, I still can see you. I say, Alice, pray for me. I'm not sleeping. I don't know why. By the time I was finishing the 30 sachets of Provitality, I was sleeping. I don't know. I just slept. Up to now, I have no problem in sleeping. Another thing was I could not go upstairs. And by the time I was finishing to order my next kit, as I was told, I could go upstairs, although I had already changed situations because of the way I was feeling. But now I could go. Now I ran up and about without a problem. So I'm saying this to say, this opportunity, it doesn't just help, in one area. And this is what I've gone around, whenever I get an opportunity, I tell people, before you even realize your body starts coming back. And I was telling someone, how come a vehicle has a warranty, maybe 5-year warranty? That period of time, you don't need to take it maybe back. You know what? That is what we are taught in Neorife, between maybe 0 years to some maybe 25 years. That's kind of a warranty. Everyone is running up and about, everyone is just getting in things without a problem. But you come to realize, as you continue aging, the owner of the car, the manufacturer tells you, it's good to start now bringing the car back for checkup, back for checkup, back. Why? I was telling the person, why are they that wise? And we ourselves, we know we don't have a garage where we go. Who gives us that kind of, who takes us back to check how we are doing? And this is where we are missing, in the sense that we have now been given something which is very good, but we are not making use of it. We need the supplements. We need this opportunity. And I told that person, as you use the supplements, these supplements have no, expiry date, as it were. They are not, they don't have side effects, because they are just made from the cabbages, the carrots, the fruits, just the ones we eat. So they don't react in the body. And surely most of us that have been using, they can testify that this is true. And do you know what? As I started using the supplements, I started seeing a little check coming, and I said, Alice, something small has come. How much? 1,000 in Kenya shillings, 1,100. That is $11. And do you know what? It has continued to come. In April, I got $26. And in May, I got $86. In June, I got $126. It has continued just increasing. I've gotten a pin. I'm just waiting now, my executive manager pin, and I'm just so happy. I'm so elated. I'm so happy for this opportunity. So what I can say, and what we are doing here, is that we are talking to all the people we know. We are making a list. Anytime someone calls us, anytime we are thinking of someone, we are calling and we are telling them, come and see, or listen to this. We put them on this Zoom, we talk to them, we tell them the importance and the goodness that these good products, these good supplements are doing to our bodies. We are a personal testimony as we rise up. And when you get that check, it's not a little check. When you get it, you slowly realize that if you continue on, you are headed somewhere where you're going to have some financial independence. So we also know that our people are number one. We love our people. We care for them, our relatives, people around. I've tried as much as possible, especially the people I know that are a bit, they need support. I have been trying to do this, so I am helping the health as well as also my health, and also building my business. And I know very soon we will be on a higher level. So I want to finish at that. I might have gone a little bit beyond, but I want to thank God for this opportunity. This is something that I cannot compare with for the period of time that I've tasted of it. So thank you. It's a unique opportunity for every one of us. So come join me in this trip. Let's sail together. Where we are going, there is some certainty and some hope for those who've gone before us. When we look at them, when we listen to them, there is a hope. So God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Wow. Thank you so much, our leader and our brand new executive manager, Grace Bother, all the way from Idaho in the USA. And truly you're bringing out the international part of this business. You're only 4 months old in the business, and Grace, for sure, I know you're going places. I love your confidence, and you have grown younger, you are using the products, and we can see the story you have. And not only that, you're growing a team, and that's why you had over 2,000 points and above. So this is just amazing. So we want to go on, and I can see Pity Purity is back. So I don't know whether she can still hear me, Paul, but I don't know whether I'm ready to continue, but I can see her. Paul?
Hello, Grace. Can you hear me or you continue?
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
Hello, PT Grace.
Yes, now I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
It's okay. Just continue because the network is not very good.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Paul, you
Can you
give
hear
me the
me?
screen? Yes, yes. Let me continue.
Hello.
Yes, yes, we can hear you. Let me continue, PT. Thank you so much. And at this juncture, we are at the people who have done the greatest thing in our business. Sponsoring is the oxygen in your life. And I want to quickly appreciate the people who have sponsored one person. And this is amazing because if we keep bringing in people, that is how the opportunity goes on. So Emma Wahinya and Olive Washango, Bethel To and Margaret Kagongo, Grace Chege and Caesar Gitango, Mary Anyango Oyando, Vivian Kipto, Isaac Chege and Purity Wamoyo, Evelyn June and Munir Ikbar, Julia Weche, Catherine Wairimo, Emma Wahinya, Joy Hilda Monene, Nancy Njoroge, and Neri Bor. Those have sponsored one person. We can go to the next screen. Yes, we still have people who have sponsored one person, Marjorie and Alex Migale, Leah and Hans Kosge, Erica and Dai and Daniel Juma, Martha and Evans Orina, Faith Kanini and Samuel Mutisia, Cecilia Marugu and Douglas Kitilit, Maureen Ofire and Paul Otieno, Eda Nanyoki Karia. Those people would have sponsored one person, and congratulations to you. And we have people who have sponsored two people. Wow. In the month, just ended month of July. Beatrice and John Angasa, Esther Njoroge, Salome Kimani, and Josephine Marangu. That is amazing. Imagine. Let's see whether there are people who sponsored three people. Last month, yes, we have, oh, wonderful. We have Samuel and Susan Waithira from Kenya, and we have Jane Madenge all the way in the US. And these are senior managers. You can see they are really doing the right thing. They are sponsoring, and congratulations to them. Did we have 4 people? Did you have someone sponsoring 4 people? Oh, yes. We have our all team leaders from the US, Kenneth Wandira, and also our very new manager, Naomi Wamboi, all the way in Seattle. And this is the US team. Congratulations to you. I'm proud of all of you. Did we have somebody sponsoring 5 people? Okay. Wonderful. We have our, Grace Bother was here with us, our new executive manager from the US. Thank you so much, Grace Bother. You are our super sponsor in the month of July. This is amazing. And all of you, you can see why now Grace is an executive manager, because she is doing the main thing, sponsoring. And indeed, Grace, this is wonderful. Continue, and I'll encourage every one of us to sponsor, because this is how your business grows. And we already can see that Grace is 4 months in the business, and she's already sponsoring 5 people in 1 month. Amazing. So we can go to the next slide, Paul. We want to appreciate people who have done above 250 points. This is personal production. And it is very important, because I remember when I came to New Life and I was a manager, I was a senior manager, and I was told it's important to sell. It's important to share the products with customers. And that's how you start getting your profits. And we have a lot of people who have really done this. Let me start. We have Ruth Okello and Brian Odhiambo, Virginia Rotwane. We have Rose Maingi and Joshua Kuti, Jane Kovola, Irene Muni and John Joka, Vivian Kipto, Monica Jeruto Cheres, Elizabeth Kagunga, Mary Anyango Oyando, Magdalene Kaki Maburia, Jael Amara, Agnes Owor, Karen Odongo and Bernard Omwanda, Anne Cross, Rose Wamboi Maina, Susan Githui and Anne Wangombe, Let's continue. Wow, we have, this is now over 270. Rosie Kithome and Peter Ndunga, Joseph Mwangi and Evelyn, Rebecca Odero and James Ogola, Walter Pundo and Eunice Odipo, Grace Chege and Cesar Gitangu, Christine and Timothy Chelimo, Lucy Wahome, Eunice and Philip Ombaka, Miriam Kimani and Ken Chonga, Phoebe and Wellington Manyonge. Actually, from Phoebe and Wellington Manyonge, you've noted they've done over 300 points. Catherine and Wafula Kasembeli, Charity and Stanley Joroge, Anne and George Dirango, Monica Misore, Esther Mwangi. From Esther Mwangi, they've done 400 personal points, the points you do in your name. Esther Mwangi, Mary Mwangi and Simon Kehu, Alice and Catherine Monene, Catherine Wairimo, Mary Chalo, Mercy and Henry Kairichi, Margaret, from Margaret Nyamo, our leader in the US, she's done, from there, people have done over 500 personal points. Wow. Margaret Nyamo, Bridget Nkeng, Jessimba, Bethwel To and Margaret Kagongo, Margaret and Jessica Nyoware, all the way from Sondu. Let's see. Savera Maganga and Jotham Mwangombe in Mombasa, Emma Wahinya and Olive Ochango, our director, Catherine Munene, Catherine and Sandra Taracha, Mary Atieno and Ada Owaka. Wow, from where our leader Mary Owaka is, they've done over 700 points. Mary Atieno and Ada Owaka, congratulations. William Madhenge, Naomi Wamboi, Anne Kagunga. You know, from Anne all the way in the UK, Anne Kagunga is a brand new qualified senior manager. You see, she did in her own, she sold 820 personal PV. Congratulations, Anne Kagunga. Jane Madhenge, 823. Wow, Jane again, a new executive manager. You can see how they are working. Miriam Chepkomboi and Lazarus Menjo, that's our director from Eldoret. Kenneth Wandira. Wow, look at where Kenneth is. This is our world team leader in the US, and he has done 1,226. Congratulations, Kenneth. Josephine Marangu, our world team leader and the leader of Team Blessing. Congratulations to Josephine, 1,249. And our super seller, our leader here in Kenya, Jane Anyona and Anne Onyango. Congratulations to you, Jane Anyona, 1,419. And you can see these are leaders leading by example. And I'm so excited because I can tell you these leaders have money in the pocket because they have sold. Now, at this juncture, I want to really say I'm excited about what is happening in the Acres of Diamond, the team power, the team blessing, because they are teams part of the Acres of Diamond. You can see how the product movement is very high. Many people are doing over 250 points. Amazing, amazing, amazing. At this juncture, I want to welcome our Director of Sales East Africa, Paul Mwato, who is our very big support to the Acres of Diamond and all of us, and even here in Kenya and in East Africa. And he's going to take us to the next session. Welcome, karibu sana, Paul.
Thank you so much, Grace, and everybody who is on the call. I just want to say good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for having me on the call today. Today being your recognition, and we always say in your life, where recognition is due, it's supposed to be given. And I've been able to see Grace and Purity and Isaac give you a lot of recognition. And I just want to say once more, congratulations to the people who have been recognized today. Those are the new people who have been able to join the opportunity of New Life across the world under the umbrella of the Acres of Diamond, the Team Power, and Team Blessings, which is in the US. I just want to welcome you again to this opportunity of New Life. And also those who made some steps to managers, senior managers, executive managers. I just want to say a big congratulations, and also to the people who have been able to sponsor someone last month. That is very commendable. I've been able to see people sponsoring up to 5 people. And those are people who are really living what we are here for, because our call is to be able to make the world healthier and a happier place to be. And for us to be able to achieve that, we have to be able to impact as many people as possible across the world. And clearly, this team is doing an exceptional job. And I just want to say congratulations and thank you so much for a job well done. And you know what? Make sure the month of August is bigger than what you did in the month of July. It is possible. The same basics that you did in the month of July, you just need to double them or triple them, and you'll be able to see great results coming your way. And I just want to say thank you to Grace Botha, who has been able to really share with us all the way from the US. Amazing story she has there. And that is the way to go. As an executive manager, your story, sounds like I was like listening to a WOW team member. So Grace, you know where you're going. That is the place where you should be in the next few months. So my work is very easy here, is to be able to take you to the next category. And because of time, I'm not going to take a lot of time. This is a category which we really value in our business across the world. And it's the title of a director. And our belief is that everybody who is on this call today, it doesn't matter which position you are right now in this business. You have the capacity and the ability to be able to build your business, and at one point, we will be able to celebrate you as a director. So this is a position that we really value. And I first want to start by sharing, what are the benefits? Why should you become a director? Or what is awaiting you when you become a director? And a director size business is somebody who is doing over 4,000 QPV together with the team that he has been able to create, the people that he has been able to bring into this business. And we say it's not hard to achieve that. You just need to make sure you develop a number of managers, and then develop a number of senior managers. If you have like 3 senior managers who are giving you 1,000 QPV, and you're able to get another extra 1,000 QPV, you become a director. So it is as simple as that. So what are the benefits? One of the benefits is you get recognition as a director. So a meeting like this one, we are recognizing people. It's a place where we recognize all the directors, and you get a director pin. Number 2, you get a special folder. The company executives sat down and they said, because this is one of the highest position, one of our amazing positions in our business, we want that person to walk around looking like a professional, because indeed you are. So you get a folder, which is very nice for you to be able to put your presentation tools. And then you have a chance to be able to attend leadership school. This is a special school which is designed for WOW team members. That is brand new software directors. But you as a director, you also get an opportunity to be able to attend. And we always say leadership school, it's where leaders are made. All the same, you're earning profits from the products that you are using and the ones which you are sharing with your customers. And guess what? When Grace was explaining in Purity about the executive manager, they told you can only earn up to 20% of sales volume bonus. When you become a director, you get to the maximum of the chart, whereby you earn over 25% the sales volume bonus from your personal effort and the effort of the team that you have been able to bring into the business. So that is very important. You start earning good money there. In Kenya, actually, a director will take home between 60,000 to 100,000 Kenya shillings. So that is amazing. And I know in other countries it will vary a little bit, but you know, that is good money all the same across the world, across the nations of New Life. That is some income that can be able to help you to start now experiencing some financial freedom, where you can make some choices and start building your dreams. Another thing is when you help others to become directors like you, and when you help other senior managers to be able to step up to director. You also start earning from those people that you develop, and we call it leadership development bonus. And we also have some incentives which are running right now, and I'm sure in other markets they have something for directors, but for the purpose of this meeting in Kenya, we have an amazing incentive which is running, which is for all the directors. So when you become a director, you'll be able to earn that kind of monthly incentives, and that money grows bigger quarterly as you continue to do what the incentive says. So attending leadership school and special director school, then you attend a convention. A convention is an event which we normally put together once a year, which is an amazing event. And this year, it's going to be on the 31st of October. We had to move it from the 14th. So you attend convention for free. There's a cover charge for you to attend convention, but as a director, you can be able to attend it for free. And on top of that, there is a dinner which is for president team members. You get a chance to be invited for that dinner, which is a red carpet dinner, and you attend such kind of an event. And guess what? You are on your way to becoming a world team member. So I'm sure you can see why we position this step in such a special, because there is so much for you to be able to take home. Once you become, there is so much that you'll be able to get. I know we have directors on the call who have been directors before, and these are some of the things they are enjoying. We also have another step which you call the World Team Member, the Sapphire directors, one Ruby directors, 2 Ruby, 3 Ruby, and the President team members. So we call those World Team Members. And on top of all these benefits, which to them they are bigger than what you can see here, once every year, these people, they get a trip outside their country, outside their continent. We select destinations. We carefully select destinations so that when you attend these kind of events, you can be able to learn a lot, you can be able to experience a lot, you can be able to shop, you can be able to experience the lifestyle that you deserve. So we call them World Team Members. We have some of them on this call today. And I mentioned about the convention. Last month, if I'm not wrong, in Northern America, they had their own convention, which was a very colorful event. And most of us in Kenya, we managed to watch it from back home. Thank God to technology and social media. And what amazed us during that event, and we just want to thank the team that is doing an amazing job in North America, in the US and the European countries. That team did an amazing job. They have not been in the business for so long, but through the leadership of Kenneth and Josephine Maranko, we managed to see them scoop some of the top awards during that convention. And we just want to recognize one special award which was received during that time, and that is Josephine Marango. She managed to be a #1 world team member during that convention. And you can see her there receiving our award and being congratulated. I mean, being world team #1 in US, it's not a walk in the park. I can tell you business in US, it is very competitive. It is growing for different people. But these newcomers, they came in and they believed in everything we are telling you here today, everything you have heard today, and they made it count. So I just want to say congratulations to Josephine and the team blessing who made sure they brought this title home. And for us to be able to get that information clearer, I just want to go all the way to the US and ask Josephine, because she's on the call, to be able to talk to us. I'm sure she's still excited to be able to share with us how it felt that day when she was called up on stage to be able to receive that award. Josephine, if you can hear me, please unmute yourself and share with us.
Yes, Paul, I can hear you.
Oh, hi, Josephine. How are you?
I am good. 1 second.
Yeah, I can see you're trying to put on your camera. You're most welcome to this call.
Can you see me? Oh, okay. No.
Not yet, Josephine.
Hold on.
You're almost there. At least I can hear you.
Yeah, just I don't know what's happening here. 1 second. Sorry about that call.
There you are. We can see you now. Oh, you disappeared again, Josephine. We had already seen you.
Okay.
Now I
you
can see
me.
you. Yes, we can see you now. Go ahead. Take it away. Congratulations.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Grace, Isaac, and Purity for having me today. First, I'll take this opportunity to congratulate everyone who has been recognized today and who has done a wonderful job. Even for those who have not been recognized, I know this month, next month, they will be recognized. Well, for those who are new in the call today, my name is Josephine Marango. I am born and raised in Kenya, and now I live here in USA, Ashburn, Virginia. I'm a mother and I'm a grandmother, retired respiratory care practitioner who retired not because of age, but because of health challenges. And that's where NeoLife found me when I was going through a lot of health challenges. I am being in this opportunity for 1 year and 3 months now, and I'm one team Rinda who is really excited, just like Paul said. But let me tell you before I reach there about my journey. My journey before NeoLife, I was having a lot of difficult time with struggling with a lot of health challenges, asthma, diabetes, arthritis, and a lot of joint pains and osteoporosis. But being in the health care field industry, as you all will know, we work long hours. I used to be constantly exposed to a lot of chemicals that used to give me a lot of attacks, to an extent that I would even have attacks more than even 3 or 4 times in a week. But thank God to the opportunity of NeoLife and the NeoLife products. So for me, my journey started last year when I came for the funeral of my brother. It was then that my sister, Safa Eunice Marango, found me, and she knew of my health challenges. That is when she told me about the NeoLife. But at the time, I was very skeptical, reluctant, and did not even say anything. But I was very, very sick. Even at the time, I was using nebulizer every 2 hours, inhalers, and also, carrying injections to inject me the EpiPen. But today, as you all can see me, I am healthy. So when she introduced me, my sister went ahead of ordering the products for me. She bought me products, 3NN and double respiratory. When I went back to Nairobi, she just called me and said, somebody will call you from NeoLife company. However, I was called and we went and got the supplements. And when I started taking them, I stopped using the nebulizer. I came back here. And when I came back here, I was out of the supplements in March. So I had another attack. However, that is the time now she told me she will not be able to buy products for me, but to join the company. And that's where now she introduced me to one Team Rindang Grichege, who I thank so much. And I know if it were not for my sister introducing me and also Grace being persistent, I don't know where my life would be today. But I thank God that though my why of joining was to have health, to be able to get NeoLife nutrition to improve my health. When I joined in May, it took me 4 years to say yes. These days I say, I wish I would have said yes before. So that where I'm going with this is for those people who are in the call today, I want guests to listen at my story and don't waste time, just say yes today. Don't even wait 4 months like I waited 4 months. However, when I joined in April, I bought my products. I started taking them. I started with the core products of Provitality, 3NN. I took herbal respiratory, botanic, glucose balance, we call it here, your botanical balance, and had a targeted solution for the bone and the joints. And within 2 weeks, I could feel the difference. And that made me to be so excited to understand that I could not keep myself, I could not keep quiet. I started sharing with others, and I know the first person I shared with is Kennedy Wandel and his wife, and that how my story started, and also other people in Kenya. And never did I know I was starting a business. I know Grace told me, join as a promoter. I obeyed, though I was not interested in business. I did not even want to hear about business. But thank God, I didn't know in your life, when you share your story with others, that's the beginning of life. So after I felt better, I started joining the Zoom trainings. And that's when I was able to run about 3 basic success habits. And I also, at the time, because we didn't even have any guidance from anyone, we started, I and myself started reading, getting started book, compensation plan by ourselves, and starting to search for more. And this came as a result of buying our products. That first month, we all got our checks, and that made us to want to know more about in your life. And that's why we started now attending trainings. We were very angry to know what is it in this company. The products are different from other products from other company. And all it has taken us, me and my entire team here, is to do the 3 basic success habits. Use the products. When you use the products, you yourself become the power of the products, and you have a story to tell. And that time you can be able to talk to people without any assistance, because you already know they work. And in your right products, they are very unique. They are what they say they are, because they are backed by science and nature. So when you start telling people about the products and you start sharing the opportunity with them, the first thing they do when they take the products, they come back and tell you what they have done. And to me, my happiness is to see how many people we have touched in many nations of the world, that their life has been changed. And even people who did not have money like me, remember I said I was retired. I was very, very broke. But today, every month I wait and look at my bank to see if the check has been deposited. And because that check of $17, which I got in June, has continued to grow as the team continued to grow. Because when you now talk to other people, when people join your team, the secret of success is to teach them, duplicate yourself to others. And through that in duplication and supporting your team through trainings, through Zooms, through phone calls, through WhatsApps, that has been able to help our team. We do a lot of one-on-one, and that is also is great, because when somebody joins, don't leave them because they don't know nothing, but the minute they know the basics. But the key thing is also, you have to identify the need of the people. Because if somebody is coming because of error challenges and they're in pain, they're everything, don't rush to tell them about business. Wait until they get better. And that's the secret that has helped our business. And believe me, within a month, they come and tell you the products work. That is when I turn around and tell them now that the products have worked for you. Start telling others now about these products, because you already know the power. And that's when now we start developing the story, because the story, your testimony, is the power to improve your business. And also what I want to say is this: when people tell you no, run, understand, and don't take it personal. Because when they tell you no, we say in your life is the next opportunity. And or sometimes we say they don't have enough information. So keep them as your friends. Keep them, if they are your friends, don't run away from them because they are not joining in your life. Keep them as friends. I have seen people, my friends, who I started sharing this opportunity the first time I signed up, but they refused. But now they are doing this business big time. They're happy with the products, and they are also sharing with others. And by doing that, I have received a lot of recognition in this company. The compensation plan is very wonderful. They do what they tell you to do. Personally, I've been able to receive bonus every month. I have received leadership bonuses every month. And I also been able to receive the travel rewards. And I've also been able to receive free products. So the key thing is to use the products, share the opportunity with others, and have a strong why, have a dream, go for your dream. Because for me, when I lost a job, my hope was lost. But today, I can tell you the future is bright. I have big dream, and I know within God, He will guide me to accomplish it. And when I went to the conference, I didn't even know our team was #1. But this has come about not because of me alone. It's because of the entire team blessing in North America and internationally, in the UK, in Kenya, in Canada, everywhere. And I thank you, readers, team blessing, and the entire team everywhere, because I know it's through your great work and your great handwork that we have been able to achieve that #1. And we plan to keep it here in North America. That the bar we have set, we want to keep it, continue moving. And today, I'll say this. Neolife products work. They are unique. You cannot compare them with anything in the market. Personally, I've received a lot of stories from my downlines of the amazing things these products have done. The other day, somebody called me from Texas, one of my downlines. He said, Josephine, the products have done what you exactly told me. My doctor took me out of diabetes medicine. And I can tell you, as I am here today, I'm not on any medication. All I do is Neolife products. I was allergic to everything, cleaning products. I was allergic to facial products, but Neolife has given me hope, because right now I'm using everything from cleaning, from face, from everything, from supplements of Neolife. And I know they have worked for me. And we will continue to share them with the many people, because we want to impact the whole world to live healthier and happier, and also eradicate the trend of chronic diseases, because those chronic diseases, doctors tell us we have to live with them, but no. We need to feed ourselves with the right nutrition. That's why we get chronic diseases. I am a living testimony, and I can assure everybody listening to me, Neolife products work. Whatever challenges you are going through, get the right products and you will go far. Thank you all for listening to me, and may God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Josephine, and congratulations for such an amazing story, which is moving. And I believe the distributors on the call today, they can be able to relate in one way or the other. And that will be able to give them the excitement, the energy, which they require to be able to build a stable business like the one which you are building right now. So thank you so much. Once again, congratulations to the team blessing for the good job done. Keep on winning. Keep on shining. So at this point, I want to bring in our leader because of time to be able to take us to the next session. And this is somebody, when we mention this team, you know, our name resounds every other time because of the good job she's doing and the heart which she has. She's an amazing leader. She has been able to help people, and even across other teams. Every time we call her to come out and come and assist us, she's always there. So this is none other than Grace Chege to be able to take us to the next session. Grace, if you can hear me, please take it away.
Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate you, and thank you so much to everyone who has stayed on board until this moment. And thank you, Paul, for your amazing support. I want to really thank Josephine for sharing her story powerfully. And Josephine, I'm very proud of you and your team because you've said a word that is very strong, that when Josephine talked about hope, now she has hope and the world needs hope. And today is not my day. I'll not go to tell my story. And I know I have another opportunity to share my story. 7 years in this business, and this is amazing. I've seen leaders like Josephine come and so many other leaders. Today, I'm so happy because, you know, for me to get here, there are so many people who have been involved. And today we have a team from South Africa on this call that has accompanied our leader and our guests on call today, the Director of Sales Southern Africa, Brandon Masondo. I came to meet Brandon in Abu Dhabi, yes, and then we later met in Johannesburg, but I feel like I've met him so many times because we speak a lot, and he's been somebody who's been guiding me a lot and encouraging me in this business. And across the market, especially, he is supporting me in the Southern Africa, where my team is growing in Botswana, South Africa, and all that area of Namibia and across board. And it's not just about that. Brandon supports people across board. And today he's our guest speaker, and I know that he's here with a team. I want to welcome the SA team, the South African team that has accompanied our leader and director of sales, Brandon, to this session. And we are proud of you, Brandon. And this is your time. We have been waiting for you. Welcome. In Kenya, we say karibu, and thank you for being a part of the Acres of Diamond and supporting us, and so many leaders even across East Africa. If Brandon, you can hear me, welcome and karibu sana.
Wow, thank you very much, Grace, and thank you very much, Paul, and thank you to everybody for inviting me to be part of this meeting. I'm really honored to be part of this meeting. Thank you very much. But I must say that I've been listening to all the testimonies, and everything has just been exciting and encouraging. I want to say to everybody that was recognized here today, well done and congratulations, and keep it up. And I hope that next month, when we do the recognition again in Neo Life, wherever you are, wherever Neo Life is, there's somebody that will be recognized in your team for taking a step or doing a great job. And you will also be continuously recognized for the incredible job that you do. So I just want to say good evening to everybody. And for those who are meeting me for the first time, my name is Brandon Masondo, and I'm the sales director for Neo Life Southern Africa. Been working for the company for over 25 years. What is exciting for me when I hear about Kenya or Tanzania, Uganda, I remember when I just started working for the company, we used to pack the kits, all the registration kits for Kenya. We used to make sure that this is sent on a regular basis, and there's so many people that have joined this company and they've become successful, and they've grown and they've achieved their dreams and their goals. My job and my responsibilities as part of the sales team is to help people to achieve their dreams and their goals. And their success is my success. And it doesn't matter who you are, as long as you're part of the New Life family, I will be there to support you and help you. But I want to make sure that everybody understand that, this is an amazing, amazing business. Me and Paul, we are buddies, we are friends, we tease each other, we love each other. And we want to make sure that each and every one of you, you grow, you achieve your dreams and your goals. And I know that Paul does an amazing job in East Africa. He makes sure that each and every one of you, you achieve what you have set out to achieve. But here's what I want to say. Everybody that is on this call need to understand that we are part of the network marketing industry. And this is an industry that is growing leaps and bounds. And there are so many companies which are joining the space of becoming part of the network marketing industry. But what sets us apart from all these other companies is this: we have amazing products that work, and products that are based in nature and backed by science. And then also coming to the opportunity, the compensation plan, the companies that will come, they will come and copy what we've done. They will come and try and see what they can do to emulate us. They will try and find our distributors and steal our distributors to build their own businesses, which unfortunately, sometimes it does happen that people will leave, some people will stay. Why am I bringing this up? because each and every one of you, you have amazing businesses. You might not know it yet. You might not understand it yet. Your business is gold, it's diamonds, it's everything that is precious. It will give you an amazing amount of money. But there are certain things that you need to do for it to work for you. And you need to make sure that when you're part of this business, you follow the 3 daily success habits, and we talk about them on a regular basis. And one of them is sharing the opportunity, sharing this business with other people. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't say, this is mine, I don't want to tell other people, because if you do that, you are limiting yourself. You need to sponsor, you need to introduce this business to many other people out there. Why do you need to do that? Because if you help them to achieve more out of life, if you help them to change their lives, to change their situation, whether it is health or financial, whether you're just giving them hope, you are making a huge difference in their lives. But when you share this opportunity with other people, you need to make sure that you do it on a regular basis, because sponsoring is oxygen, as Grace said earlier on. Sponsoring in our business is oxygen. For your business to survive and grow, and and for you to grow, to have a huge network, you need to sponsor. And sponsoring needs to be continuous. It doesn't matter what level you are. You could be a newest distributor, or you could be the oldest distributor. But the people that you sponsor in your business, you don't just sponsor them so that they are in your business. They should be in your business, and then you help them to achieve their dreams and their goals. And when you sponsor, there are a couple of things that I just want you to understand that you need to do. First of all, you need to be sincere. When you bring people into this business, you need to be sincere. That is one of the attributes of being a good distributor, good promoter, a good Neolife family member. You need to be sincere in everything. And you need to be focusing on their interests, not being interesting. I want you to understand that very well. Many a times people are more excited when they meet somebody, and they talk more about themselves and not pay attention to what the people want and what the people are interested in and what the people's needs are. So you need to make sure that you are interested in their success, in their growth, in their achievement. When you start doing all of these things, guess what? People are going to gravitate towards you. You need to be a good listener. When you're a good listener, it means that you will find the needs of the people. Because if you're not a good listener, you will not understand what are the needs of those people, and you will lose so many people in the process. But talking about sponsoring and getting people into your business, as I said, it's a continuous thing. You need to be doing this Monday to Monday. Wherever you meet people, you need to be doing it. Why I say you need to be doing it Monday to Monday? Because if you stop for a minute, this is when you're going to miss or lose your diamonds. You don't know where your diamonds are, so you need to keep on digging. So as long as you keep on digging, you will eventually find your diamond. But it doesn't just end there. When you do find the people, take care of them, take them through the whole process so that they understand everything. Because when they join the business, they don't know much. You know more than them, but you want to make sure that they know more and continuously to learn. So you need to nurture them and build them so that they can become successful, and help them to also sponsor. But when we go back to you sponsoring on a regular basis, how do you measure? How do you know that you are doing it on a continuous basis correctly? And are you not defaulting at any point? I remember Jerry Brasfield talking, one day saying, this is how he used to do sponsoring at the beginning. You need to give yourself a target on a daily basis. How many people are you going to talk to on a daily basis? Because if you don't talk to people, you're not going to get the people to join your business. So you need to talk to people. It doesn't matter. You need to talk to people regardless of whether it is 2021 or it's 1999. Why am I bringing this up? Because I got a little book here that I laid my hands on talking about recruiting. And when I looked at this book, And what we say today, not only as a company, but many people are when they're talking about sponsoring and recruiting, it's exactly the same thing. You need to talk to people. He used to take 10 beans and put them in one pocket. Every time he speak to somebody about the business, about the opportunity, he will remove one bean and put it in another pocket or throw it away. And he will make sure that at the end of the day, he doesn't have 10 beans. That it means now he has already spoken to 10 people in a day. Can you talk to 10 people in a day? Yes. How many people do you know? Lots. Do you travel? Do you use public transport going to work? Do you go to shops? Do you meet people at church? Do you meet people at school? Wherever. If you're meeting people on a regular basis, talk to them about your business. Because when you talk to them about your business, you are exposing your business. You're advertising your business. And you need to be able to tell them in a short space of time, what do you do, so that they can want to be part of your business and be interested. Talking to people on a regular basis will help you to build a network. And when you start building a network, this is when you grow. When you don't build a network, you're not going to grow. So you need to continuously sponsor people. You need to teach your team, your network, or the people in your organization to be able to sponsor as well. Because if they understand the importance of sponsoring, if they know how to sponsor, it will help them to grow their business. There's a couple of things that you need to have in this business. You need to have character. You need to be honest, dependable, sincere, be reachable, because you sponsor people, because your responsibility for the new people is high, and you need to help them to grow. You need to make sure that they are able to sponsor people themselves as well. You need to be competent. You need to understand the compensation plan, and you need to understand the few products that you introduce the people to. You don't need to know everything, but you need to have a little bit of understanding. You need to be a bit competent. You need to have chemistry. The people that come and join your business, that join your team, you need to develop good people skills, good relationship with those people. Because when you all have the same goals, objectives, it's easy for you to move forward. And it's easy for you to part your information and your knowledge and your skills to those people, because they understand that you want the best for them. Now, when you want the best for them, when you're talking about sponsoring, they will understand the importance of sponsoring. They will be able to go out there and do what is needed to sponsor people. Now, you can sponsor people. It could be one-on-one by talking to people face-to-face. It could be on social media. It could be, via somebody. So you need to be finding a way of getting people into your team. Why is it important? Because when you grow a network, you're going to make money. Did you know that? You're going to make money. How much money you're going to make depends on the size of your network. Is there a limit of where the business can go? No, there is no limit. Today, we have people who are talking from the USA, people who have been in the business for a short time, for the longest time, people who have sponsored 5 people, 2 people, 1 person. What does that mean? It meant that they have sponsored people. And there are people who have not managed to sponsor anybody, whether last month, or it has been a year, or been months. I don't know. But what I can tell you is this: if you don't practice, you're going to lose the skill. If you don't sponsor on a regular basis, you're going to lose the skill. And don't sponsor just because we said you need to sponsor and try and get people and bad people to join your business. You need to get people to join your business with an intention of helping them to grow their businesses and to succeed and be, have an opportunity to buy the products at the best rate from New Life and get the best products, and make sure that they can also travel the world, make sure that they can also make some money, that they can take their children to the best schools in the world. It cannot happen like that if you don't introduce them in the business for the good reason. That is why I was talking about the importance of being sincere in this business, because when you're sincere, you know what? People are just going to gravitate towards you. If you're doing things right, people are just going to come next to you. They want to be part of that team. And you know what is important? Love everybody that is in your team. And when you love everybody that is in your team, as I said earlier on, it's easy for people to follow you. And you need to make sure that you develop good leaders when you sponsor. Help them to be good leaders in the process. Sponsoring will never stop. I see people who are diamonds and then they're still sponsoring. I find people who have been in the business for 5 years and 10 years, they're still sponsoring as if it's like, it's something new, and they don't lose the skills. Why? Because they are doing it on a regular basis. And I just wish everybody that is on this call that they will spend more time talking to people and introducing them to this wonderful opportunity, introducing them to these wonderful products, and making sure that they nurture them and walk them through the whole path so that they can see success, so that they can become directors, well, team members, and you name it, and travel the world and enjoy everything that we say that it is available through Neolife. But your business depends on you. You need to take the first initiative of talking to people on a regular basis. And they talk it, the acronym is TTP, talk to people. And I want to say to you, you don't just talk to people, you talk to a lot of people every day. When you do that, that is when your business will grow. Don't stop talking. Don't close your mouth, because when you close your mouth, guess what's going to happen? Your business is going to suffocate. It's not going to grow because it needs oxygen, and oxygen is the sponsoring. So thank you very much. It's been an honor and a pleasure for me talking to you tonight. And I hope you have a great evening. And I'm going to give it back to Grace. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you so much, Brandon. That's wonderful. TTP, let's talk to people. And I remember, when I came for the Ruby orientation, Brandon really challenged me. And that time things were not very good. And he really challenged me, and I felt like he's pushing me to the wall. And what he has shared tonight are some of the things he repeatedly told me in Johannesburg. And he told me that I must practice to sponsor, and I should just focus on sponsoring. And, at that time it was quite hard, and I was feeling I'm a bit low because, sometimes you feel like that. But I will tell you, if you remain teachable and you meet leaders like Brandon, Director of Sales Southern Africa, you are going to change. So I want to encourage all of us. I know today the big word is sponsoring, and that is what Brandon has brought out. So we really just need to just do what he has said. And I tell you, it is not easy, but it is very doable. I have done it. I practiced, and it is happening now. So I really want to appreciate that our business goes and happens, and the continuity is all around sponsoring, and that's how you even meet diamonds. So thank you so much, Brandon. We are going to do the TTP. We are going to go out there to the market and talk to everyone. And today I'm excited to say that even as Grace, I know that out of talking even to strangers, my business has grown. I just want to appreciate you so much, Brandon, and thank you once more for, coming with the amazing team from South Africa. I really want to appreciate each and every one of them. I want to say thank you to you, and even having time for East Africa. All the same, I also want to thank your colleague and our Director of Sales, East Africa, Paul Mwatu, for being here with us, for the support. Thank you so much for the support, Paul, you've given us. Thank you so much. Even in your office, we want to appreciate Alan Wanjohi for really helping us as the Acres of Diamond team. It's teamwork across board. So Paul, thank you so much. We appreciate. I want to appreciate all our level team leaders from the US, Team Blessing, and across board. I want to appreciate the president team members. I saw one of our president team members from Tanzania, Zubeda Kichawele, on this call. Welcome, Zubeda, and thank you for being here. And all other leaders, even for those I have not mentioned, I really want to appreciate that you joined this session. And all our speakers today, I want to appreciate my upline directors and sponsors, Purity and Isaac Ndongo, our leaders. And really thank you, Purity and Isaac, for an amazing, amazing leadership you've given all of us. So I want to say thank you to everybody joining us across Kenya from all counties. I want to say thank you so much. Across other countries, our team from Botswana and from all African nations, because today we were well represented here in Africa. I want to say thank you, and I want to wish all of you a good day, I know others are just waking up from the US. Thank you so much, Josephine Marangu and Grace Bother, for sharing powerfully. We truly appreciate you. And I want to say thank you to everybody. And I want to say, let's go out in August and do it big. In August, this is a month for us. If remember you are not recognized, this is your chance to be recognized. For all our new distributors, twende kazi, and I know we shall be able to do it. So from me, thank you. And I want to thank you once again, Brandon and your team from South Africa. And God bless everyone who attended this session. And asanteni sana, kwaheri. Bye-bye.